Today we are here in Carl's backyard doing another launch monitor test. We are going to be testing out the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro launch monitor. This is one that has been out for a while now. We just haven't had an opportunity to get out here and test it until today. I know this is one that a lot of people have been asking about. We are really excited to get this test going. So we're going to start by hitting 20 shots with the driver and then the 6-iron and a pitching wedge, and comparing the numbers that we get from the Rapsodo to what we see in real life. Again, we're going to be just looking at the carry distance when we're looking at the numbers here. One other thing you also notice is we have a GC quad set up here measuring data. And we're doing that because Rapsodo said that they tested the MLM2 Pro against the quad and it did favorably. So we figured it was an easy setup for us to replicate that. So we want to see how the two launch monitors stack up. As always, there are going to be different variables that come into play as we're doing our test. Wind is obviously going to be a factor. We have wind at our backs right now. I think the last time we looked, it was about 8 miles an hour, but it might be gusting a little bit more here and there. So that can come into play. We have a pretty level surface here in Carl's backyard that we're hitting into, so that shouldn't be a huge factor. But there is always the human element of things where we do our best to mark exactly where that ball hit. Might not always be dead on perfect, but we usually get pretty close. So those are factors to consider as we're going through and giving you these numbers as well. First up, I'm going to be hitting 20 shots with the driver. I'm going to be shooting from here. Chuck is going to be out there chasing the shots down. So let's get started and see how it goes.
Oh, got it.
Sorry, guys.
All right, get my steps in to date. I think that one went in the weeds, though. Tim, lay off the steroids.
236 from the Rapsodo, 246 from the quad, and what do we say, 241 from Chuck? 4!
All right, 4.
Oh!
We're good.
I'm just gonna start sprinting.
229 from the quad, 246 to Chuck, 233 to the Rapsodo. That had to have been close. 4!
Right at us. Nope, you're good. You're good. You're good. It's short.
235 from the quad, 234 from Rapsodo, 237 to Chuck.
It's hard to see it when it first leaves the face of the club, but as soon as it gets into the blue sky, it's a little bit easier, but still scary.
I was telling Mo I need to stop buying my sunglasses from the like $4.55 rack at Menards and get a decent pair because those are so nice. Right.
Oh, I got it. Oh man, that's like 100 yards I have to run. Oh.
254 from the quad, 246 from Rapsodo, and 246 to Chuck. It's gonna be left.
Okay, I got it.
220 from the quad, 236 from Rapsodo, 223 to Chuck. You know, I gotta say, Chuck is so much better at this than Mike ever was. He doesn't talk back. He's not giving me any crap. He's just out there doing a great job measuring, you know? We don't get any of the attitude like we used to get. 4!
Let's move left. Okay.
215 from the quad, 220 from the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, 194 from Chuck. So we just finished up our 20 shots with the driver. Overall, it did a pretty good job. I mean, there were some discrepancies, both high and low. Overall, it seemed like it was missing maybe a little bit low, which makes sense because we do have kind of a wind at our back that's gonna push the ball further, and I don't think the Rapsodo was picking up on that. I don't think there was a way, or at least we didn't input wind into the into the software. So that makes sense. But overall, looking at all the data, it ended up doing really good for the driver. After 20 shots, there's just about a 2.6% difference between what the Rapsodo was telling us and what we saw in real life. And then as we were shooting, we were also looking at the shot shape, which almost every time it was getting the shot shape, you know, just about exactly right from what we were seeing in real life compared to what we saw on the screen. I think maybe there was once that we noticed it was off of what we saw, but overall it did an excellent job with the driver. So when we take a look at that data and compare it to the quad that we have set up here as well, it actually did better than the quad did with the driver test. The quad was off by about 4.3%, what we were reading in real life on average. The quad was pretty consistently, again, reading under what the real life data was showing, which, you know, again, it makes sense because of the wind, but it seemed like the quad was off just a little bit more than the Rapsodo was during that test. Next up, we are going to be doing 20 shots with a 6-iron.
There you go, right at you.
Right at you, curving back towards you.
Mo.
Oh my God!
That was like
Literally there.
right where you were standing. Quad said 170.
I didn't see where that hopped out to. There it is.
From Tim with the rangefinder, we read 174. From the Rapsodo, we got 180 carry distance. Right at you. Rapsodo said 178. The rangefinder said 175. The quad said 170. To your left.
Oh, I guess that was a little. Oh, sorry.
John's really bad about that. Get your figured out, bud.
So that one was 182 on the Rapsodo, 178 on the rangefinder, and the quad came back with a 173. Oh, right at you, right at you. Move left, real. Okay, so 174 from the Rapsodo, 175 on the rangefinder, and 164 on the GC quad. So the quad is boosting the ego with the driver and knocking it down with the iron.
Back.
Are you actually going to tell us where to go? You're really bad about that.
That's not me. I just got on the mic.
I'm talking about past experience.
Which is one time, and I was great at it.
Oh, ouch. This hitting insert really rewards my missed hits, absolutely.
Are you not measuring that after I ran all the way up here?
I am. Oh, that's really long. Right at you, though. Mo, I would not go there.
Mike, come this way. We're good. Yeah, I picked that one up the last second.
184 on the rangefinder, 179 on the Rapsodo. Quad said 179.
I picked that one up at like the last second.
So we just finished up with the 6-iron. After comparing the data, we found that the quad did perform just a little bit better than the Rapsodo at about 2.1% off, whereas the Rapsodo came in at about 3% off. And I did think that the shot path was more accurate to the flight path that my ball was actually taking. I would say that the distances did line up with what I was hitting the golf ball at, and overall I think it performed well.
And next up, we are going to be doing 20 shots with the pitching wedge. Keep going. You're only 70 yards out.
Should we come in closer?
I used to like you, Chuck.
I was just going off of what Mike said. He said you could only hit 50 or so.
Being a bad influence already. He's been out here for 10 minutes. Chuck's gone from such a lovable guy to just Mike Jr. Oh, chunky.
See? Should have stood up there.
89 from the quad, 92 to Chuck, 97 from the MLM2 Pro. Yeah, I've been running a little bit. Yeah. I hate every second of it, but I do it. Running is the worst, and put this on record, anyone who runs is crazy. And if you think you like running, no you don't. You're just lying to yourself. running is the worst. Right, Adam?
Maybe a little to your left.
Right, Adam?
A little over your head too, apparently.
113 from the MLM, or from the quad. 120 to Chuck. 121, did you say, from the MLM2? Okay. Right at Mo. Oh God, oh God! Oh!
Tim freaked out too early. It was not going right at you, and then he freaked, and you listened to him, and you shouldn't have listened to him. Just listen to me.
120 from the quad.
That one was a little closer than I would have liked to be comfortable with.
132 from the MLM2 Pro, and it was 125 to Chuck. I'm not saying anything. Mo doesn't stick around when he hears that. 152, 139 from the quad, 147 to Chuck. Wow. I hit that one real clean. I didn't think that was gonna be close to 150. Kind of right at Mo-ish. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
125 from the quad. 134 from the MLM2 Pro. 127. So we just finished up our 20 shots with the pitching wedge. The results we're seeing are kind of unusual for the results that we've had in the past, where the results actually got worse compared to what we see with the longer shots. Usually it's the opposite, where when we start hitting a pitching wedge compared to a driver, the launch monitors get more accurate. In this case, they got a little bit less accurate. Our best guess for that is it's pretty calm down where we're at right now, but you can definitely see trees whipping in the breeze. So we think the higher up you get, maybe the more wind you're experiencing. Maybe our building here is blocking some of the wind that we're seeing down here. So I think there's probably some wind we're not feeling that's affecting those shot distances. Looking at the yardage for the Rapsodo, the average percentage that it was off for the pitching wedge was 5.64%. And then for the quad, that went to 4.92% for the pitching wedge. So, you know, numbers that aren't the best that we've seen for pitching wedges, but again, I think there's a lot of outside variables coming into play. And I mean, the Rapsodo is a radar-based launch monitor, so it's great for both right and left-handed golfers. You're not gonna have to reposition it in between shots. And it's nice and portable. It's very compact. It's easy to pick up and take with you if you wanna bring it out to a driving range and get numbers there. So for a launch monitor, for maybe somebody who's just starting out in the golf sim world, Rapsodo is gonna be a great choice. So that is all we had today for this video. If you want to let us know what you think about the Rapsodo, or if there's any other launch monitors you want to see us test out, please let us know in the comments below, and we will see you in the next one.